So why is pity a good thing? Dr. Debbie here. I'm working with a member from within the PBT Institute, and she was ghosted, absolutely ghosted by this guy who she thought this was it, he's the greatest guy ever. But after a string of relationships that ended kind of like this, she's like, that's it, I've had it, I want to know how to end this once and for all. And at first, and what was so typical about what she had done in the past was whenever a relationship ended, she was, of course, really sad, but that's where she stayed. It was like the sadness was, what's wrong with me? What's my problem? What did I do wrong? What should I have done differently? And what I've seen so often is we go from sadness to anger, where it's like, I'm so sad, why did this happen to, really? This is what you do? And then we move to pity. Not that pity's a good thing, but pity is like, really? That's what you have to do? And then eventually we move towards compassion. That's when you know you're good. But what's so great about moving from, let's say, sadness to anger to pity is it's like we go from being in the picture where this is happening to us and we can't understand it, and we're just personalizing the whole thing and trying to make sense out of it, and we just don't get it. And there's something about pity where it's almost like now we've taken ourselves out of the picture and we look at it and we see it for what it is. And what was so great was she had an opportunity to speak to this guy again, and after this conversation realized he's no different. He's never going to be different, or at least at this point in time in his consciousness, this is as good as it's going to get. And she actually felt bad because this is all he's going to bring to whatever relationship he goes into. So when you move from that sadness to anger and eventually get to pity, it's a good thing. Remember, that's when you go from being in the picture, where you're just personalizing the whole thing. It's all about you and what happened to you and why aren't you enough. And there's something about going to pity where you step out of it and you look into the picture and you see it clearly for what it is. And you see, even though it happened to you, it's not about you. So hope that helped. And we're taking all of this on during the Trust Again Intensive, which starts Monday. So join us at the PBT, as in post-betrayal transformation, thepbtinstitute.com/trust-intensive. I'll see you there.